Question 15. On the 1st of January 2014, Jasmine weighed 84 kilograms and was overweight for her height. By eating healthy food and exercising, she lost 6% of her body weight during the first 3 months of 2014. Her weight then remained the same for the next 2 months. And then during June, Jasmine cycled every day, and by doing so, she lost 2.8% of her April body weight. Calculate Jasmine's body weight at the end of June. Now, the reason this question is a little bit tricky is just because you're having to keep track of what weight she is at certain months. Okay, so during the first 3 months of June, so after 1st of January, 1st of February, 1st of March, 1st of April. Okay, so this, after the first 3 months, that gets us to the 1st of April. Okay, so we're starting off with 84 kilograms. If we lose 6%, the best way to do this, by the way, is to use multipliers. So think to your like your compound interest questions and things like that. If I lose 6%, that means I'll start off at 100% and I'll minus 6%, which will leave me with 94%. So that as a multiplier is 0.94. So I'm going to times 84 by 0.94, and that will decrease 84 by 6% for me. So 84 times 0.94, and that gives me 78.96. And that's what she weighs in April. Okay. Her weight then remained the same for the next 2 months. So that's April, May, June. But then during June, Jasmine cycled every day and lost another 2.8% of this April body weight. So I now need to decrease this one by 2.8%. So let's do the same kind of working out that we did up there. Start off at 100%, minus 2.8%. And if you're worried about doing that, again, use the calculator, please. Minus 2.8%, which means that I want 97.2%. Now, to turn that into a decimal, remember that we can't have 2 decimal places in the number. So it's going to be 0.97 and then just the 2 at the end. 97.2% is 0.972. So I'm going to do the April weight, which was 78.96, times 0.972, and that will give me her body weight at the end of June. Okay, so 78.96 times 0.972. That gives me that 76.74912. I'm going to write all of that because it hasn't told me to like round it or anything like that. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. Right. Part B. What percentage of her original body weight did Jasmine lose in these 6 months? So remember, we've gone from 84 to 76.75. I'm going to round that to. Okay. So the way that we figure out percentage change is we do the change over the original value or the start value, and then we times that by 100. I think you know what you're doing. Pause the video and have a go. So if I want to figure out the change between these two things, I need to subtract them. So I'm going to do 84 minus 76.75. That gives me 7.25. So I'm going to do 7.25 over her original weight, which was 84. And then I'm going to times that fraction by 100. So to put that in, 7.25 over 84 times by 100. Make sure when you put the times 100 in, your cursor is back up here, not down there next to the 84, because you want 7.25 over 84 as a fraction and then times that amount by 100. So it means she's lost around about 8.63%.